and gentlemen, welcome to this Hohner live show. It's the third one of the month, and we begin, of course, with this fantastic interpretation of Igor Sayenko, which is with us on the chat. Hello, Igor, my friend, the CMA delegate for Ukraine. Peace to Ukraine. And he played this homage of Astor Piazzolla from a composer from Ukraine, absolutely famous. And the first question on the speech chat quiz must be, and Igor Sayenko, you cannot play to that game now, but later, yes. What is the name of the composer of this homage for Piazzolla? So that will be the first question, and Luca Bello, who is already selected, is also with us. And big hug and big kiss to Liz Finch from United States of America. She's here with us, and it's her birthday today. And I am now with a guest that I don't know, I just know his music. Perhaps I met him once in a corridor somewhere, but that's all. He's with us. Hello, Marius Staible, or Staible. Please tell me how you pronounce your name, please.
Hey, good evening, guys. I'm happy to be here. My name is Marius Staible. Yeah, it's pretty German.
Staible. Yes, pretty German, but you have a nice, how to say, influence from some other continent, no?
Yes, I'm a mixture. My father's German and my mother's Japanese.
Okay, and like Andreas Nibel, who is married with Japanese, also woman. Yes, it's in fashion that German people like to marry with Japanese. Wow.
Yeah, it kind of happens often.
So you are here because you are extremely talented. And I know, first, before I met you, I met Mr. Roth, Daniel Roth, which is the duet. Contrast, what's the name of this duet?
Yeah, duet is called Accordion Duo Contrast. The name comes from the English trust and the Italian con, so it means with trust. And yeah, we now play together since 6 years. So
6 years, yeah.
And he taught me about his journey with you.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. When he came in this house for the seminar, it was fantastic time. Yeah. So we will listen immediately your music, but first I have a message from Jörg Künzl, the director of the accordion of international competition of Klingenthal, because CMA and Klingenthal we are partner. So we exchange information, we exchange the winner, we invite the winners, and as you were laureate, not winner unfortunately, but second place, and it's extremely genial to have a German on the second place of Klingenthal, because Klingenthal is in Germany, but we don't have so many Germans. The last German who was at this level was Leo
Herzog.
Yeah, and I don't remember which place he had. You remember?
Places doesn't matter at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he's incredibly talented. So he was there often in Klingenthal, I guess.
Yes. I met there very often, and his two sisters too. Yeah, Herzog, yeah. And so the message from Jörg Künzl, sorry, it's the category 4. The one you competed, the senior classic, is totally full. So stop to send entries. The category 5, which is, I wrote everything, ensemble until 5 musicians. So it's accordion duet, trio, quattro, quintet, plus you can play with other musicians, even singers. It's also absolutely full, but there still remain some places free on the category 1, which is a young solist minus 12 years old. Category 6, which is entertainment music, variété, and also category 7, which is world music solist. So you can find all the information in the accordion-competition.de. So now we go back to you and your friend Daniel Roth and contrast the duet. And this first video, I was amazed. You sent me something. This girl who are dancing, they are from Germany also.
Yeah, it's Ballada, right?
Yeah.
It's I know her now since I'm 10 years old, or maybe so, for a long time. And she was asking to do a project together. And she has this fabulous belly dance group from Nuremberg, Germany. They are winning prizes. They're traveling around the whole world. And she says she loves accordion music. And I've never been in touch with this kind of Oriental music somehow. I was in Israel for 2 weeks with Daniel together, and we clearly had some impressions out of this. And we tried to do something for them, and it works. So this is our special project with belly dancers.
Very special project. We listen and look at the video, and especially look at the video also because it's very attractive. And of course, we begin by that, but after we will have immediately, without transition, contemporary music immediately just after. And I remind the first question of the speech at quiz that nobody answered, and I will say it in French also because there are a lot of French people who are following. What is the name of the composer of the first music played by Igor Sayenko? The first name is Vladimir. Second, if you don't know, this homage for Piazzolla. And during that time, you answer me. Ah oui, in France. Je vous demandais le nom du compositeur de hommage à Astor Piazzolla. Ça commence par Vladimir. Et quel est le nom? C'est un Ukrainien, évidemment, paix à l'Ukraine. Let's listen, Ballada and Contrast. Yeah, that's a good beginning. Yeah, and we have very nice comment, of course. So, when you begin with Marius, what is the first repertoire you played with him as a duet?
With Daniel, when I begin, what was the first? Actually, we started with obviously with easy pieces like Piazzolla and Jan Tiersen, just for fun because we met at the master classes in Ottweiler. I guess you heard of them before.
Yeah.
And we met there very, very young age, and we played some easy pieces. But when we started studying together in Weimar, we immediately started to play contemporary music and classical music together because we wanted to participate in Klingenthal and other competitions together as duo. And that was really connecting for us. So we worked hard together, and this made this special connection.
Yeah, that's very great. And did you study together in the same place also? Same teachers?
Yeah, all the time. So bachelor's degree and master's degree, both here in Weimar in the class of Professor Claudia Buda.
Ah, yes. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So the second piece we will listen, we jump from this music to modern music. So I just selected 3 minutes and a half, 4 minutes from one piece from Jörg Künzl. That's it? Yes, Künzl. And Jörg Künzl, La Scuola dell'Ascolto, the school of the listening, let's say. And it's very, very interesting. I love Künzl, but I didn't know that music. And in Klingenthal, that's true that every competition has its own identity. And in Klingenthal, we really like this kind of modern repertoire. And it's great. And Stefan Hussong is also playing a lot of that repertoire, and the director of the jury, president of the jury of Klingenthal. So it's absolutely connected. Before we listen, I have one question, which is not a complaint at all, of course not, but how is possible to play with scores? I've never been able, I don't read fast enough. How is possible to play with scores? For me, it's 10 times more complicated than by memory. How can you do that?
Yeah, it's an education kind of thing, I guess. Since I'm 4 years old, I always played with scores. And for me, it's a must-have to play without scores when it goes to classical music. And but when it goes to contemporary music, I love to play with scores because I have my following, I have my notes there. I play a lot with more stuff than just the notes. It's about body language. It's about facial expressions. It's about my footwork also, my posture, my gesture, and it helps to have a fixed point for me to look at. So that's why I love to play with sheet music when it goes to contemporary long pieces, like from Georg Künzl.
Yes, of course, because with Scarlatti, for example, the piece we will listen just after, you play by memory, you put out the scores and you don't need here. Okay, so let's listen that music. Don't leave, for the people who don't like, just learn. And because the title is La Scuola dell'Ascolto, that means you have to learn how to listen your sounds. And this music, all the time, this contemporary music, people say, oh yes, they don't like because they don't know in general. But that music you have in every movie, very commercial from United States of America, you know, these serials, that there is this music. You will kiss, you will not kiss, you have the string, you know, it's exactly the same. So try to be creative listening that music, dear listeners. Let's go, Jörg Künzl, La Scuola dell'Ascolto. Scuola dell'Ascolto from Jörg Katzer. Congratulations. I really love that music because you cannot lie on that music. It's only you and sounds that the people cannot understand if you are not the one who communicate your ideas. So it's true music. I remember Erkki Jokinen, you know, this Alone. That was my first contemporary music, and I really love that, and it's very close to the spirit. So the next one we will listen. Just before the next one, I have a message from Anna Bodel, the General Secretary of the CMA, who say, "Darling, can you promote the BCA festival with your students, and anyone from Ukraine don't pay entry fees?" That is a very good idea. Anna and Raymond Bodel, they organize BCA festival. You can go to Anna Bodel page and or profile, and it's written everything. And it's a competition online, and they have free entry for Ukrainian candidates. And I am very proud of you, Anna and Raymond. And hello to Galinzam Narinbetov, our delegate from Kazakhstan, who is also here with us. Et salut Grégory Borgo, ça se passe bien. Je pense que vous êtes à l'apéro en l'île de Ré. Ça doit être super. Okay, so we will listen now to Scarlatti. One question. Do you have any explanation why all the time the specialized of contemporary music are also specialized in Baroque music? And in general, they mostly on the concert play both repertoire at the same time. Do you have ideas why?
I think it's for a good reason that both the classical and the contemporary repertoire is part of the musical education in the universities for studying, and also for the really young students in the music schools. Because we like to adapt as accordionists, we like to find new things, but we also like to adapt to old things. And this is what we do as accordionists, to find to create something new out of old material or out of new things. And in the contemporary music, for me, you are really free. You have to learn to accelerate your rules. Like you have to find your borders and go over them, climb the walls. But in classical music, you have to use this learned stuff, but to compress it. So you smaller your circle.
Yeah, of course.
Kinda, yeah. And this mixture is very likable, and it's very common for accordionists, for classical accordionists to use both in the repertoire. And of course, in Klingenthal, which I made these videos for, it's afforded to play both.
Yeah, it was a very good strategy, because as I remind, the director of the president of the jury is also very in love with the creation of modern music, and also super Stefano's song in Baroque music in Scarlatti is fantastic. And not only. Okay, hello Stefan Dimitrievich from Serbia. Nice to see you. So we will listen now this Scarlatti. I have another question for the speech at quiz. So our guest of today is father is German, but what is the nationality of his mother? Haha. We will see if they follow or not. And we listen immediately that fantastic sonata of Scarlatti that I gave to most of my students, because I really love it in 3 parts, one slow, one bourré, something like middle age, and the final. Let's listen this Scarlatti immediately. Wonderful sonata of Scarlatti, and very nice played, very nice sensibility and superb contrast between this modern music, as you said before, and this style, of course. Speaking about styles, the last pieces you choose to finish your program, it's amazing choice. That was, I never think to do that in a program, but it works because you had very good result. And it's Robert Schumann, very small thing from Schumann, just to finish, not like in general we finish like, no, you did something like, okay. So what's the name of this piece, you remember?
Vogel als Prophet, the bird as a prophet. And I have always wanted to do this for a Klingenthal program. I've always wanted to have last piece that is little, small, and very romantic. Somehow, I don't know why. I can't give a reason for this.
Okay, and but very good choice, because you just finished with it's cool. So we listen immediately this composition, and next question for the speech at quiz. What is the title of this composition you just said? Let's see. Quel est le titre de cette composition, Madame Lolo? Allez, on l'écoute immédiatement. Bravo. And you have very nice comments. The last one was from Graham Mackay, this man from Scotland, not UK, Scotland, who was in my house last week. It was tremendous. And he's playing diatonic accordion, kind of hybrid instrument with the music from this country. Is fantastic. And hello to Ilya Zornitsky, the CMA delegate from Israel, which is also double nationality with Ukraine. So peace to Ukraine, of course, my friend. Wonderful performance, say Joe Brunenberg. Do you know Joe Brunenberg? No.
Not yet.
Okay,
No.
not yet. So he's not a friend of you. And Nguyen Tai Yung, or delegate from Vietnam, also send a heart and a big thumb. And hello, Roman Didik, my friend from Ukraine. Also, we are with you. And Liz Finch, applaud. Happy birthday again, Liz Finch. So,
Thank you for your reactions.
yeah, they're great. So we will stay in the classical music now. The first one, you sent to me 2 more videos with a pianist. A young pianist. What's the name of this beautiful pianist?
Her name is Virginia Benini, and she's from Italy. And I met her in Weimar because she did Erasmus here.
Ah.
And yeah, we've always wanted to play together on our Instagram channel, Contrast Music, my channel together with Daniel Roth. We always play with different artists and musicians, and we had singers, violins, cello, and yeah, for this time I've wanted to do something with piano. And I have a lot of respect for this combination because the creation of sound is so different between a piano and the accordion. An accordion is like, nah, and it's there and gone. Yeah. And in the piano, it's always, you always have a reverb. And this is like hard to mix. So I told her, please choose classical pieces that are quite virtuose and fast, because the mixture will be better then. And of course, because she's in Italy and I'm in Germany, we have to record separately. And this is better to do with fast and virtuose pieces.
Great.
And we also had only 60 seconds because
just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Yeah, so we had to get the job done under 1 minute. And she was saying, I have something from Tchaikovsky and Rachmaninoff. And I said, give it to me, I can do it. And then I saw the sheet music and I saw her recordings because she recorded first. It was so fast. It was so fast. And I was like, how the fuck can I do this?
But you did it. You did it very well.
Somehow it worked. And yeah, it's a wonderful project. So greetings to Virginia and a lot of thanks.
Okay, so.
And we have a third video. It will come on our Instagram channel also soon in the next week. So if you want to see it, make sure you follow us on Instagram.
Yes, but you can also send it to me because I'm very bad with Instagram. I'm born on Facebook, my friend, but Instagram.
No, this was to all our watchers here. Yeah.
Okay, great. So the first one is Tarantella, 1 minute of happiness with this Italian pianist. Let's go. Bravo, yes, and she accelerates. Cool.
This acceleration, she's only doing fourths. Yeah, like but I had to do the 16th. So I was sending her a message. It's impossible to play this.
Lazy girl.
And this was, by the way, Russian dance from Tchaikovsky, not Tarantella. Tarantella will come now from Rachmaninoff.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I just put one into the other and I didn't
know.
Yeah. Okay, so we will listen the second one immediately. So. One more question. Do you have one question on the speech at quiz that you can improvise for the people?
I have to tell a question.
Do you have one question? about
Yeah.
what, but that the people could know, for example?
They are all accordionists, so right? They know a lot about this instrument.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can do an easy one and ask what type of instrument is the accordion at all.
Bravo.
When we play what we are together. So
Okay.
what type is it?
What kind of, yes, what type of accordion? And they have just 1 minute during the next title with this.
Be fast.
Yeah,
We should
be fast, because they are
Let's
fast.
see if someone answers.
Bravissimo. Yeah, it was fast. It was fast. So congratulations, and I really love on your music that you are so eclectic. You can play something like variété with your friend, but you can also play some things much more serious, and you can play this modern music, this baroque music. And how old are you?
I'm 24 now.
24. Great. That's perfect. And Daniel wrote, just arrived. I go with wind instrument. Yes, you have the right answer, Daniel. Okay, so
If you had this question wrong, my friend, we will cancel our project.
Exactly. So Daniel, you are, and you know, at the end of today, we have some question at the end. All the selected who answer the right question, I just ask one question only for them, and the winner can win some online lesson with me that you can offer to people you don't like. Genial. It's perfect. Okay, so Marius, it was the last one, so we have to leave each other now.
Okay.
Do you have to? Will you make other competition this year?
Yeah, right now I'm onto the Deutsche Musikwettbewerb because it's now with accordion. So I'm in second round, also with Leo Herzog together, and
in same category.
Yeah, it will come in August. Will take place in August. Yeah, but that was it for this. I think Daniel is doing Varieté in Klingenthal.
Great, Daniel.
Yeah,
Super.
yeah. So. And sorry, I was thinking that Daniel was actually writing, but it was another Daniel, right? It was not Daniel Roth who wrote the comments with the wind instrument. Yeah. So I was exchanging two Daniels. Yeah, but that was it with the competitions. I will do my master's degree this year, and afterwards I will see if I do concert examen, maybe, and then we'll see us in Klingenthal again.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I will go in Klingenthal because I am on the jury this year. One time every 2 years I am in jury. One time it's Jacques Monday, one time it's me, one Jacques Monday is me. So this time it's me. And so we'll see Daniel. And I hope to see you very soon. It was very great.
Of course. Yeah, thank you. It was a good experience to be in the live stream here. Thanks for the invitation, of course. Yeah, and greetings to all your friends. And have fun with the rest of the live stream.
Okay, thank you. So I'll let you go out alone from the live stream from Zoom because if I do it, my computer will not like. So see you very soon. And now we have this. I changed camera. Yes, exactly on time. We have this short teleshopping because it's on a live show, and I present again for the second time this instrument. But I recorded something yesterday or this morning. This something, of course, it's little bit tribute to Ukraine. It's one of my preferred melody. It's a French song, but tribute to Ukraine anyway. And with this instrument, beautiful wood instrument, very light because it's only 3 voices. And all the time I show this bassoon, which is quite hot, but I know that with a sound like that we don't listen so much the differences. But there is one cassotto here and one cassotto here inside the bellows that is quite new. It's not very new. It has been invented by Beltuna, I think more than 70 years ago. And after it was lost a little bit on the nature, and Beltuna still do that kind of instrument. But one day in Italy, I discovered that and said, exactly what I want. And the surprise is the two musette doesn't have, of course, cassotto because it's musette. But there is something special that the sound of this musette goes also a little bit, and it's absolutely unexpected, on this extra cassotto. And the sound is a little bit more hot. So, and yes, Laurence Froissart is a fun wood, and you know this instrument, Laurence, because you bought it today. I wanted to say that they are available to Christian Delacour à Flers en Normandie, clédesolshop.fr. It's written on the publication of the live. And so I think he had two instruments, but now we just have one. Hein, Laurence, c'est ça? Tu en as pris un aujourd'hui, c'est ça? Envoie-moi une photo. Voilà, donc we will listen now something that I recorded yesterday, just for the occasion and for my Ukrainian friends. You know that I don't play accordion anymore since years, but for the occasion I just wanted to touch a little bit this instrument. Okay, let's go. So I have a small manipulation to change the video on my other screen, because I'm a accordion teacher, you know. I don't know why I do that, but okay, I do. Let's go. The title is L'Enfant Démon, The Devil Child, composed by Claude Thomas, and it's a wonderful melody. L'Enfant Démon from Claude Thomas, and it was dedicated to my Ukrainian friends, of course. Now we go to the pedagogy. We will have a new one. A new one is my revelation. The revelation, I found it last year in Bulgaria, and I will call him on Skype, and he just said to me that he was ready, so I call him. You know that sound? And he's there. Hello, Stanislav.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Fine. Thank you. You're happy to be there? Yeah, so your English is not your cup of tea, but it's okay. It's okay. So we will practice today Frank Angelis Impasse Finale. And do you know the whole piece now, or you want to play just a small part?
I know the whole piece, but it's raw.
Yeah, because it's very new. So you can, if you want, you can play just one part, of the fourth movement, just one of the part, 2-3 pages, and then we can begin to practice that.
I can see you.
You don't see me?
Yes.
I am here. I don't know why you don't see me, my friend, because my video is there.
I don't see you. Ah, now I can see you.
Bravo. I can see you too. But can you put your telephone a little bit more like that? Then minimum we see your right hand. Yes, that's great.
How is?
Yeah, and you can go a little bit more with your seat. Just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so impasse Frank Angelis. Fourth movement. Okay, super. Very good. We have a lot of things to do already with that. So, the style is good. Style is good.
Yes.
Your idea is good. But the tempo you play is very difficult to play like that because it's an intermediary tempo that don't give you enough the energy to succeed to play and don't give you enough the time to think. So you are in a middle tempo which is a little bit complicated to play. So I think on your way of practicing you should, because I know you are a sportsman, you play very fast, you can play that now short part by short part because you just learn that music, but very fast at the tempo that will give you the energy to go, okay? Because now you don't want to play fast because it's new. It's a mistake, I think. It's a problem. We need to practice very slow to play fast and on the middle to make an exercise to make the link between the slow and the fast, which is a slowly accelerando slowly. That we will do now, exactly. You will play only the two first bars and you will play like slowly dun tin dun tin dun tin dun tin ta. Okay, you try that. Only two bars, but I just show the scores to the people. only these first two bars, and the idea is to begin slow, to calculate many things, to calculate how you need to be on the keys and not out of the keys, to find your position, but on the middle you need to be fast, but don't forget to slow down at the end. You try? No, first is left hand. First is the left hand.
From there? Okay.
But one bar left, and after the second bar together, but slow, very slow from the beginning, and accelerate on the middle, and after go very slow, and stop after the second bar. Stop. That is the problem. Exactly. This exercise is cauchemar, absolute cauchemar, because it just breaks totally your reflex, because the accelerando, to be able to think to slow down during the accelerando, because you just have two bars, it's very complicated. But it opens to you a mind, a clear mind. Okay? So you begin good, but too long time, too slow. You made pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim. This is not accelerando, this is slow. I want pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pom, pim, 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 pop, 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 pop. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you see that what I ask you should be simple, but it is not simple. Oh, and Jörg Künzl, thank you very much. A beautiful portrait. Thank you, Frederic Deschamps. Thank you to you, Jörg. We're on the same boat. Thank you. And big kiss to Madame. And happy birthday to you from yesterday. Okay, can you play only the right hand now? Because you see that the problem now is the accelerando give you excitation, and when you are more fast, you go more far away from your keys and you lose your key. So play only the last bar slowly one time. Slowly. Only the last bar, right hand only. Only the right hand.
Okay.
Okay. That is great, but you play staccato with too much movement. When you will play fast, you will not have the time to do that movement. So when you play slow, you must play more beautiful, not legato, but pim pom pom pim pom pim pom 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 pim pom pom, like that. Try again. No. Now you do din da da. What I want. Sorry, I take my bomba. And what I expect from you is, which is the key? Oh wait. Sorry. Okay. So. Okay. With small resonance, but look, my fingers don't move, because if you do that, and then faster you will lose your keyboard, so you need to stay really here. Something was wrong. Yeah, see? Okay, no problem. I don't see from power. No, more beautiful. Because when you will play fast, if you play staccato like that, when you play fast, you will go out. So it's not out. It's really, sorry. But look at my fingers. Okay, and not, because otherwise, when you play fast, you don't have the time, and you lose the keyboard. Oui, monsieur. Try when you close the bellow, because you will have better articulation. When you close the bellow, because the keyboard is better. Okay. Now the other problem, and what you do, like, I don't complain, but we are here to, I am here to explain my ideas, okay? And my experience about my students, when you need, because the result will be, you know, you saw Peter Marius playing that. For me, it's one of the best in the world who plays this till now. And you see his finger, Peter Marius, when he's playing. Never you see one finger moving. Never. But it's not legato, but you need to feel the sentence. And I know that you have a heart like that, very big. So feel the sentence more beautiful. Try it. Ah, I lost you. Okay, very good. Okay, now you will try to make this exercise slowly, accelerando slowly, which is absolutely difficult exercise, exactly on that sentence like that. No, because I want a sentence. If I pick to you like that, I look debil, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I look debil, but I do in purpose, because when I speak to you, I speak like debil, because your English is like Tarzan, and you know, and
Everything.
I'm joking, of course, but because I make some silence between my part of the sentences, then you have time to understand and to understand the general meaning, okay? What I want here is you speak normally, okay? It's not like, because you always have the influence of the result, but you don't need to think about the result. So it's really like a Cantillana. It will not be that at the tempo fast. It will be precise at the tempo fast. But now must be Cantillana, okay?
Okay.
Yes, but my friend, it's good what you do. It's good mistake. Because we are here to find the problem. It's good mistake because you play too much with your fingers and not at all with your arm. You need to play with your arm. You need to select the finger between the sounds, but the pressure comes from your arm. Of course, but not outside. From the button to the button. Look, now I don't play with my finger. You know why I don't play with my finger? Because I cannot anymore, because I ride horses every day, and I don't play accordion since more than...
Yes.
Yes, 20 perhaps, something like that. So I cannot have the techniques that I had before, but I can show you good now because it's my arm and my arm is strong. Look, yeah. But you don't see my arm, it's not, it's the same, but from the button to the button. Okay, bravo. This is the way to practice. Now, to be sure that you practice with your arm, make 2 times each sound like that. But always with small rubato. Okay, you make mistake on the middle because you block your arm. Don't block your arm, because when you will play fast, will be tick, 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 tick. It will be your arm, not your fingers. Okay? But where is my rubato? You always, this is boys. Boys are like that. Girls, no. Girls, they can play very beautiful rubato. But boys, no. Because, no, we are not boy, we are not girl. We are artists. Okay? So you need to change the mask and to begin like that. Okay? Slowly, and after you accelerate. No. Tin, tin. Can you sing it one time with your mouse? Can you sing?
Which?
Pom 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 pim pim pom pom pim 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 ba 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 ba.
Pum 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 pum.
Yeah, pa 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 pa. That. You don't think enough about the slowdown. Da 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 da. Yeah, but I am a boy from Bulgaria. No. You in Bulgaria, listen this song of the woman. You know this old song. It's so marvelous. It's Grazie Sergio Zampolli. Thank you. Because you say ta is between la and ta. Now you made a handbrake and it's dangerous. It's not da 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 dee da da da. It was here. Oops, it's here. No, it's too late. It's da da dee da da dee da da. Okay, it's better, my friend. Now you begin from the. You play it now only the second bar, only the right hand, with this rubato like that. I do it one last time. Not too fast on the middle, but very important. Begin beautiful slow, finish beautiful slow, and not at the last time think it's the time to slow down. Your articulation is genial. It's exactly that I want, but I still don't have the rubato because you begin too fast. Begin very slow and go, and after think to slow down. No, because na. It's not an accelerando. It's not slow. A slow will give you the possibility to make accelerando. So it's pom 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 pim pom pom. Then you have the time to choose exactly the way you go to the release, the end of the sound. Okay, anyway, we will not spend the night on it, but you will look at the video after, you will see what I asked you, and you will see what you did, and you will be able to correct, okay? Okay, it's very important. Now, but your articulation is much better. You will see that you will improve already a lot because of that exercise. Now you will make slowly, accelerando slowly, but on these two first bars. First is the left hand only, then the second one, begin fast with the right hand and left hand, but slow down. Okay, but now okay, you know what to play, but you need to begin. pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, pom, pim, ba, 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 pim, ba, de, ba, ba, da, ba, 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 bam, bam, bam. Yes, but not staccato. I know it's written staccato, but it's not the problem. It's not the fault of Frank. Frank don't think it really staccato. Even if he think it's staccato, we don't mind. Frank is not here today. And Frank, you know, is my neighbor. He's living at 30 kilometers from me. But at the end, will not be staccato. It will be a kind of, because the idea of this music, you know, is because his nephew is dead when he was 11, so years ago, but his nephew, the son of the sister of Frank, was dead by, I think, accident. And Frank didn't have child at that time, so this child was a little bit his child, the child of his sister, and it was like that. And absolutely dramatic situation, of course. And when he composed that, he didn't know what to think. He was something like, you don't have any more direction to your life. You don't understand what to do. Okay, so it's something confusing a little bit. It's written staccato because it's fast, but it's not staccato, and it's not legato, but it's clear. Okay, so try again from the beginning. Okay, it's much better. So there is a lot of things after. When you will be able to do that, which take a lot of time, of course, because it's totally new and it's very difficult when we know some things to change it. Okay, but this exercise, my friend, you need to do it in every lines like that. One bar, slowly accelerando slowly. Second bar, slowly accelerando slowly. And after, one slowly accelerando slowly on 2 bars. And stop. Okay? When you do it, be sure that you never go out. That is a good movement, but here. Okay? Here, not here. Otherwise, you will make mistake. It's the same thing, Stanislav, when you have the chord. I think, wait, I will find it just a little bit later.
Third page.
I found it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, try that. The bar 40.
With the left hand or?
Yeah. Only 2 bars, okay? Only 2. Okay, wait, I still don't find. Yeah, I think I have it here. Yeah, I have it. So, can you make only the first bar, but exactly the same thing? Only that. Okay, that is very interesting mistake, my friend, because you made a mistake on the jump. Because you did ta ti ta ti ti ta ta. You made the mistake because the F sharp, you just jump from it. Never do that. When you have a jump, your body will push you to leave as soon as possible. Refuse that. On the contrary, express it. Think about ta da di di da di da da di da da da. Okay, make this kind of idea of legato, because you cannot make a legato because you have chord and you are obliged to jump. Think the same way as we did before. Exactly. You see that when you make longer sound, you don't lose your way, because the arrival destination, the after jump, is just belong to from where you come. From that point to that point, you know. But if you leave too fast and too early the first point, what's happening? You lose your keyboard. So you don't have any more parameters. With accordion, you need to practice in 2 dimensions, is right and left, up and down, but never out and in. Only here you will do out and in, but with contact, but don't think about that, okay? Try again with the left hand, only this first bar, but with the same way as I asked you before. Don, tin, don, tin, tin, da, 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 di, da, da. It's an exercise, of course, you will not play like that after, but this is very good to learn where you go. That's much better. You don't succeed to do what I ask, but the articulation is much better. Because your body is your talent, it's the movements that you do all together without control because you are talented. I know that. So you can do a lot of things very good, naturally. The problem is in one moment, you need to not break your talent, but drive your talent by, talent is animal, you know, it's no brain, go. Yeah, but in one moment you have to learn like a human with brain, you know? So the brain is from the beginning of the bar to the end of the bar, slow, slow. On the middle it's accelerando, but slowly at the beginning and go back to the brain attitude, not the reflex, not the animal part, not the talent. It's an exercise, okay? So, dum, tin, ta, ti, ti, da, 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 di, da, I slow down. Bravo! Second bar. Slow, slow, slow. I see your body going fast now. Slowly. Where is this slowdown at the end? Na 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 na. It's not a slowdown. Na 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 na. It's a slowdown. This is not a slowdown. This is a. Oh, I forgot the slowdown. Up slow. Again. It's better, but you still have the problem to use your arm. Thank you, Lazar Bajic. Thank you. Where are you from? From Bosnia, Serbia, Balkan, somewhere like that. My friend, to be sure that you use your arm, make 2 times each sound. Din din da da din din da da di di da 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 di di da da di di da da. Then you are obliged with 2 times. That means repetition in the same place. You are obliged to do with your arm. You're gonna do with fingers. Yeah, but now I listen on your slowdown. I listen more and more clack 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 clack. The mechanic of your instrument. Why? Because when you slow down, you stop your bellow. That means your keyboard becomes more and more soft because there is not a suction of the wind by the bellow. So when you press here, you can go down. When you slow down, don't go down with the pressure of your bellow. It's just your arm who slow down, but the left arm is still pulling the same way. Okay, that's better. Now you see, you are afraid a little bit to lose your way, so you go a little bit too much inside. It's like if you run on the snow, you know, it's complicated to run on the snow. So, okay, make 3 times each and faster. If you make 3 times and faster, of course you cannot go down because you don't have the time. That's very interesting. Now your face is totally blocked. You do.
Yes.
Yes, of course, because this tension you have on your arm is because you don't control your energy. You are stiff. You are blocked here. Breathe with your mouth. Okay, and make it the exercise. Ta 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 ti 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 ti. But breathe with your mouth open. Then you will not be blocked. Sorry. Okay, it's much better. 4 times now.
Oh.
4. Okay, so you know there is this technique that I use all the time. Everybody laughs at me about that, but it's very simple. You take a pen. When you do that, just for the exercise, and be sure that nobody look at you, and if someone see you, don't say it's me who say this to you. But it's a perfect way to canalize your energy on your arm and not to lose the energy that will block your body. If you block that, you block all, okay? Okay, so now you will, because now you, when we make that exercise, even if it's not perfect, because it's 4 times more difficult, you have to play it 4 times. Now, do the first bar slowly, accelerando slowly, and second bar slowly, accelerando slowly. Okay, not in 1 time slowly, accelerando slowly. Make tin 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 da 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 din da pam pum 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 ba 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 bam bam ba, with right hand and left hand.
From the first bar.
The first bar, slowly accelerando slowly, and when you finish the first bar, you begin again slow. The second bar, accelerate and continue on slow down. Very good. That's much better. It's much more sensitive. We still hear too much noise of the clapet because you go a little bit too much far away. Ciao Danilo Di Mambro, un abbraccio amico mio. And but the articulation is much better. Now forget the exercise and just play like ba bi 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 ba 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 bi 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 ba 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 bi bi ba 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 bi ba ba. Oh, Agustinas, hello my friend. Yeah, it's much better already. But the left hand is too dry. So the last things I want to say to you now is the problem of your right hand comes from your left hand. Because you do that with your left hand because it's written, okay, but forget what is written. Merci Franck. La prochaine fois, Franck ne met pas d'accent. Alors, so... okay, so you do that. It's written that. But it's a mistake. Because listen, on the melody you have da di din da 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 di da da. When you will play fast, we will just listen. So, what you must do when you play at that tempo is that. Listen to the sound now. I have the sound now. Okay? And I will explain to you why after you have to practice when you play slow to make very much longer left hand. But be careful, I don't move my finger, look. I pull the bellow with my nails. Okay. Yes, but you stop your bellow on the last sound. You did that. If you do that, you will never be able to play da da di da da because the keyboard on the right will be soft if you stop your bellow. So pull on your bellow, take out your fingers. I still pull. You still stop. You do.
Yes.
Yeah, but now you play too short. You make that. I want. Yep. Okay. Now play the right hand, only the first bar, with the right hand, like you did before, but the left hand like that. Okay, not bad. 1 second, my zoom just disappears. Perfect. Try again. Priority the same, but the bellow is straight. Okay, you have a pen in front of you?
No.
I don't trust you. You have some things that you can put in your mouth to block your mouth?
No.
Bravo. Okay, so you will try when you are alone, but really, honestly, you lose every part of your energy with your face now, and you block your body. So be sure that you breathe with your mouth, okay? Do again, and think about the music. Go. Okay. You see, you still have the problem before the jump.
What?
You still have the problem before the jump. But the
Yes.
problem is not the jump, it's the before the jump. So we will resolve it. Now you will just play da di da di di da. Only that. Right hand and left hand.
Which?
Da di da 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 and stop. Okay, only right hand, 2 times each. Da da di di da da di di da 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 da. Be careful when you go to the after the second chord before the G and the F sharp, your elbow goes down, so you don't touch the keys. So stay there on your keyboard. Yeah, but you see that on the middle, when you have the chord, you are obliged to jump. But when you have the single sounds, you play with your fingers, so you don't have the regularity. It's all with your arm. So da di di da di da, but not out of the keyboard, on the keyboard. Okay, breathe with your mouth. Very good. Don't go down with your elbow. It's because of you go down with your elbow that you make mistake. Of course, because your arm is here, now he did that. Before he was there, he cannot. So your fingers go. If your finger go, he's dead. Okay, my friend. So I think you have enough information for the first time. Of course, we will make another things later. But first, you need to practice like that. Okay? So I repeat, small summary about what you have to do. Practice by small groups. Okay? Make the exercise 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. Because 4 times is obliged that you practice with your arm. When you do this exercise, always you practice with your right arm, but you practice the regularity of your left arm. The left arm gives the regularity of the tension of your keyboard. That saves everything. Oh, Angel Marinov, my friend, greetings from France to you in Bulgaria. I miss you, my friend, but we will see us very soon. Then, to play faster, don't try to make metronome, never, huh? Never the metronome for that, because if you try to make with metronome, you will make mistakes, learn mistakes, listen the metronome, don't listen your music, and it's not the solution. Make, on the contrary, slowly, accelerando slowly. Then you can increase the relation between the sounds. But during the time you do that, if it's more beautiful, that means you don't go more far away. You don't go more inside, you are just on the keys. And the slowly accelerando slowly push you to be a reflex artist animal on the middle, but an intelligent human on the beginning and at the end. Okay? And after, from 1 bar, you do that on the 2 bars and not 4. Okay?
Okay.
And don't think staccato. We will play fast staccato. We will play fast light. But we will never play that staccato. Because there's no meaning. No, it's okay?
Okay.
You're a good boy, my friend. So don't be disappointed if you don't succeed to do exactly what I ask. Because, Joseph Balog, my friend, we have to speak. Joseph, we have to speak. I was so busy, but we have to speak. Don't be disappointed if you don't succeed to do what I ask, because it's very difficult to do. what I ask is very complicated because it must break your reflex and be sure that your body, your brain is against me, which is a natural reflex, natural attitude, because your body doesn't want to lose what you already know. Okay, so when I ask slowly, accelerando slowly, yeah, okay, but it's easy to say. It's easy to look when we are behind a computer, but it's not easy to do because you need to think, to be reflex, and to go from the reflex to the reflection to the fact to think. It's the most complicated. But when you succeed to open that and to make the relationship between what you think, what you do, that's perfect. But it must be done by short part and slowly. Okay, my friend? Okay. So, learn English, and we will see. We will see each other very soon. In 2 weeks, if you want, we can do again. If you want.
Okay.
Okay. Then and we will see the improvement. But try to make this exercise like that. And after the live, go on my profile, find the video, and look at the lessons, and you will understand more. Okay, and of course we are friends, so when you have question, ask me directly. No problem. Okay, so ciao, my friend. Bye bye. See you very soon. Stanislav Nikolov from Bulgaria. Yeah, the future of Bulgaria. Okay, so my friend is finished. So I ask you many things on the chat. Yeah, you can go, my friend. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Only one person found one answer tonight on the speech chat quiz. So we have Daniel Roth, who is selected with Luca Bello and Slavik Mosaichuk. So I remind that at the end of the month there is a super final that you can win some seminars, and at the end of in June, the winner of each month will play together for the super final, and they can win XS Online Accordion. That one, it's not a toy, it's a real accordion, and it's very good for the child, but for the adults also. But with this position, you see, it's great because you're not like that. This. Okay, so for the child, it's perfect. Okay, so for the school, it's very nice, and it's real sound. Okay, I will show you anyway. Saturday morning. That is for Slavik Mosaichuk from Ukraine. Okay, we will finish. Wasn't with the answer wind accordion? Yes, I cannot read your name, my friend. But the fact is that you have to be the fastest to make the answer. And Daniel Roth did the answer first. But because it was only 2 people, you know what? If you can write me your name with English letters, I will select you also. Okay? But you need to write me your name with the English letter because I don't have this letter on my keyboard. I will never be able to contact you. Okay? So we will finish with the last title of this contrast from Germany. Dimitar Rogachev. Ah, yeah, because I know you. I didn't see the picture because it's too small. Yes, of course, Dimitar. So you have the right answer. Let's say it's okay. We will finish now with Sunny. Yeah, but with contrast duet. It's just genial. See you on Saturday morning 11 with Pavel Yanas and his partner, who have a fantastic duo face to face, and have a selection of title, wonderful arrangement on very funny things. And Slavik Mosaichuk will be with me for the pedagogy. Okay, bye bye everybody.